Good. Guidance is in check. Okay, say something. Good.
Something.
All right, looks like we're all back. Sorry about that, folks. Horrible technical difficulties. I still have no idea what happened, but that's what happens when you go live. Now, back to where we were, and Will finally has lost his voice. It is our Royal Rumble preview show.
Michael Buffer's lawyers act really fast.
It's going to be a two-part video at this point. It is our Rumble Royalties preview show, and it's now time to talk about the most exciting pay-per-view probably year in and year out, the Royal Rumble, the most unpredictable pay-per-view of the year or premium live event, whichever era that you come from. So we are going to be talking about it right now here live on this show. So before we get into any of the stuff and predictions and K-Murphy going crazy, let's tell you who has actually declared for the Royal Rumble thus far as per this recording and as per WWE.com. So in the men's Rumble, half the field is already set. It's a 30-person Rumble. 15 people have already declared for the Rumble. They include Cody Rhodes, Kofi Kingston, Ricochet, the almighty Bobby Lashley, Seth freaking Rollins, Austin Theory, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Omos, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, Santos Escobar, Rey Mysterio, and Karrion Kross. For the women, only 7 women have declared for the Rumble officially. Yes,
it?
only 7. They include Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Mommy Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Shayna Baszler, Zelina Vega, and Emma, because Emma still exists. We all forgot about that. So those are your participants so far that have declared for the Rumble. So 22 in its entirety. His mama named him Walter. I'm going to call him Walter. I get it. I get it, Big Hirsch. I get it. 22 participants have declared themselves eligible for the Rumble. So first and foremost, let's have at it. Who before you get the K, you continue to eat. Will and I will talk for a little bit before you lose your freaking mind on his predictions. Mr. Tarashak, who do you got as a surprise entrant for both the men or the women? I don't know which one you want to talk about first. Who shows up? Who makes a return? Who might be a new debut? And who wins the whole thing? Both of them.
That's a really good question all around. I really don't know, man. Who wins? The safe bet's Cody, but I don't know what you go for. I don't know what you do from there. And they announced Cody, which means we got a lot of surprises coming.
Yeah.
So fuck, dude. Maybe Stone Cold wins the Rumble.
Stone Cold wouldn't even show up for 30th Raw, which is a shame, by the way.
That's why. Stone Cold's not at Raw because he's going to win the Royal Rumble.
Still training,
He
dude.
could be. He could be. My big thing for the men's Rumble, at least, is that you don't do a whole month of video packages to have Cody lose this fucking thing.
Vincent. Yeah, Cody's a safe bet. Cody's a very safe bet. It's really the only bet. But I like her saying Nia Jax at 24. I think Nia Jax winning is very good. Who's she up against? Bianca?
No, Bianca's going for Charlotte. They set that up at Raw 30.
But they both have belts. You unify them?
It could be unification, you know.
So what's the point of Women's Rumble then?
Or Charlotte
Or
drops.
or Bianca's dropping the Bliss.
Charlotte does love dropping, and Bianca drops and enters the Rumble, wins it again.
Well, here's the thing. Bianca has already said she wants to take out all the 4 horsewomen, and the only one left is Charlotte. She's been saying that since Survivor Series.
Did she? No, she took out Sasha. Yep. Took out
She
Becky.
beat Bayley.
Yep. Took out Bailey.
Charlotte's
Yep.
left.
Now Sasha. I mean, Charlotte. That's weird. Charlotte winning the belt was just so fucking weird. Like, why did this happen?
They needed a pop.
Apparently, Ronda's only going to be at the Rumble. That's the rumor. She's not going to be there. Which fine with me. Ronda sucks.
So for me, I think what Fred said. I think WWE may have signed Jay White because that'll be a big pull for them. I think there needs to be a debut at the Rumble for the men or the women. I think it's going to be the men. Jay White is kind of the mark favorite at the moment.
He's the free agent available.
He's the biggest one. He dropped at Wrestle Kingdom, and he should be out of his contract. And all thoughts is that he might go to WWE or AEW. We will see what happens. Switchblade Jay White showing up would be a big get for them because he's the best free agent available. I do have one prediction, and it's just marky of me. Number 10, Ty Dillinger.
Oh, stop it. He's still in the contract.
No way.
Listen, he came out as number 10 when the last time they were in San Antonio. They better do it again.
Nick Aldis, I think, is an excellent pick. I think Nick Aldis is going to show up.
Nick Aldis would be absolutely amazing.
Him and Cody need to have a stare down.
And take the NWA title off of fucking Brodus Clay.
Yes. That is correct.
Watch Brodus Clay show up and he has to fucking dance with the Funkadactyls again. Oh my god! If Nick Aldis shows up as a signee or as just a surprise, that's amazing. Because you're also getting to the point in the men's side, at least, that you're running out of people to be surprise entrants. They've been doing it so much. You got to start pulling from upper leagues.
Not really a surprise anymore.
It's not. Nick Aldis would be great as an entrant as well, but I still feel I have a strong feeling about Cody. I think Sami Zayn might also be a last minute entrant into the Rumble, which would be crazy because then that brings the tie to potentially Sammy winning the men's Rumble.
If he's in the Rumble, he's got to be in the Final Four.
Yes, you got to create that entry.
Here's the thing, dude. If Cody Rhodes eliminates Sami Zayn last, Cody is the new biggest heel in the business. Right?
Yes.
You got to be very careful. I think Braun Breaker will be in the Rumble.
I think Brock will be there because it's Brock.
To the moon, that guy.
Cameron Grimes.
Oh, I would die, Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, Cameron Grimes hasn't been around for a while. Cameron Grimes would be great. You know who it's probably going to show up? Carmelo Hayes.
Velveteen.
Ooh.
He's not Velveteen.
Absolutely not.
Carmelo's going to return.
Carmelo Hayes is probably going to make his debut at the Rumble, which would be great. But also the other thing, too, is that a couple of days after the Rumble, like that Wednesday or the next Saturday is Vengeance as well. Is NXT Vengeance.
Oh, NXT.
Yeah, and that's going to be their first touring show in like 3 years.
Cool.
But I think Carmelo Hayes will be a great one from there. Melo is not washed. You better stop it. You better stop it, Big Hirsch. That is our boy right there. I would love Chase to show up. Chase you guys. Andre Chase.
Who?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Andre
Formerly
Chase?
known as Harlem Gelato.
No matter.
Oh, okay.
I love Andre Chase. Don't you dare talk bad about Andre Chase. But I do picture a lot of NXT people. Just to fill some spots, but some surprises. I think Nick Aldis would be great. Jay White would be great. I don't know who else would show up as a surprise for the men. For the women,
Brodus Clay.
That's true. R-Truth will show up and think it's like SummerSlam again.
Isn't he? He's still hurt.
He might be. Andre Chase is a star. Thank you, Big Hirsch. You know what I'm talking about.
God, sometimes you marks like the stupidest people.
Listen. We were vibing the Maximum Male models not too long ago. All right.
That's true. I do not denounce my markship. Don't worry.
Okay. They also have a YouTube series which is funny as fuck called Keep It. Yeah,
Do they?
It's called Keep It at Maximum or something like that. Fred put me onto it.
Look at it on TV. So what else are they gonna do?
No, they are. They were in the tag tournament on SmackDown. But for the women, it's a complete toss-up. I expect Case.
Dude, they have 23 spots to fill.
I expect Casey Catanzaro to show up and Kaden Carter to show up as well.
Yeah. Please.
I was going to say Mandy Rose, but that's not going to happen.
Mandy.
I would love to see the rest of Toxic Attraction show up as well. But who else from the women? I would have said Sasha Banks a while ago, but that's not happening either. No. Naomi's going to get the biggest pop when Naomi comes out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be good, dude. They might have to just reduce it to 20 women. I don't think they don't have enough fucking women.
Well, we talked about.
They don't even have 30 women on their roster.
I bet you the Bella Twins will be there. Caitlyn will. I hope to see Caitlyn.
Tessa Blanchard.
It could be. Tessa Blanchard's not doing shit. She also just got out of her relationship.
Was she dating Del Rio?
No,
too?
she was not dating Del Rio.
But fucking Tessa is like racist as fuck. I thought. I don't think anyone wants.
Oh
to
no, yeah,
hire her.
her career got killed after that. After she got outed by the rest of the
Mhm.
wrestling community.
Yeah, no fucking
And
way.
she
What did she say? I don't
she
remember.
Did she say
she
the?
was doing a
I feel
lot
like
of
she said the
shit.
N
Well,
word.
it was more than that. She was doing a lot of backstage BS too, because we talked about because it was right when she became Impact champion,
That's right.
Yes.
and we were like, wow, this should have been a great time, but no one's talking about her championship win.
Yeah.
It's a shame. But no, the women are a complete toss up. I don't even know who wins outside of maybe Rhea. Like who else? Who
Yeah,
else would win?
yeah. I don't know, dude. I couldn't. I have. That's a good thing. I have no idea. I mean, Rhea Ripley would be cool.
Yeah,
But who does she go up against?
whoever's. I mean, I don't know because here's the thing. I think we are going to get Bianca and Charlotte because like that match makes itself.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be awesome.
You know. But then who does the Royal Rumble winner get?
They should unify those belts.
Also,
by the way.
Asuka has not shown up in a while either.
Mhm.
Asuka could come back as her actual alter ego Kana. Uh,
Oh, that would be
yeah,
sick.
that's she's been kind of teasing that. Nikki Cross is obviously going to be in this Rumble, I believe, as well.
Oh,
Yes,
I
of
forgot
course.
about her.
Yeah, Nikki Cross. You're not going to see Sable or Sunny. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Aldis is there. Mickey James is showing up as well. That's almost a given. It's a given.
Although she's on like a retirement tour. Next match she loses, she retires.
Oh, they're pulling that gimmick with her.
Yeah, imagine if she loses the Rumble. She's like, well, that's
It's
it.
like, oh, I'm out. But good for her. Mickey James doesn't need to wrestle anymore. She's wildly successful in anything else that she does.
Yeah.
Hardcore country.
And she's also married to Nick Aldis. Like the fact that Nick Aldis and Mickey James weren't in WWE at the same time and weren't like a WWE power couple in
It's a shame.
storyline is an absolute shame.
God, they're such beautiful.
What was that?
Mhm.
They're such beautiful people.
They
both
are.
of them.
It's absurd, really. It is. You know what? Speaking of family stuff, what if Goldust shows up?
under contract, but
Is
that'd
he
be
still
cool.
under contract with AEW? Because I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fretz is saying Deanna Purrazzo. That would be a big get, or a big return.
That would be a good guess.
Well, that'd be a big return for her too, as well.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. I thought she was with Impact.
She's a free agent, I think, right now.
Oh, Chelsea. Well, Chelsea Green would have been a big push, but she got injured. So I think her coming back would be a big deal as well.
Is Tegan Knox still on TV, or did she get hurt
I
again?
think
She's
She's
back.
back.
Tegan's back. Shotzi hasn't declared. I think Shotzi's actually legit injured. No Nikita Lyons. Well, I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
She actually last night she tore her ACL and her meniscus, so she's out for a.
no,
Yes,
she didn't.
Yes,
Stop
she did.
it right
Yes,
now.
she did. She confirmed it. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry. You wanted to see her do a split on someone's face, didn't you?
I gotta go to her Instagram, make me feel better.
Yeah, that happened last night. So, I mean, it's a toss-up whoever wins the women's. I'm still going to go with Cody for the men's. But, Kay Murphy, it is now your time to lose your mind.
All right, y'all.
Tell us how you're breaking
So-
down the men's and women's Royal Rumble. It's all yours.
Okay, so I wanted to come prepared today, and I decided rather than just predict like who I think are going to be surprise entrants, I predicted all 30 spots in both men and women's
Where do you want to
Rumbles.
start?
So, I was going to ask, do you guys want women or men first?
Will, your call.
Let's do the women first. I'm looking at Nikita
Here-
Lyons, so
Go ahead. Here come the women.
So, I will break down my who I think will be in each spot 1 through 30, and then I will tell you who my top 4 is.
So your final four, you mean?
For each. I have a final 4,
Okay.
yes. I have final 4 predicted, and I have 2 possible winners for each
Okay,
Rumble.
listen up. Let's do this.
All right. So coming in at number 1 is Rhea Ripley.
Interesting choice.
Number 2, we have Liv Morgan.
Okay.
Number 3, we have Dakota Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, we have Mia Yim.
Michin.
5, Misha now,
Well,
sorry.
no, you can call her Mia
5,
Yim.
we have Raquel. Oh, okay. 5, we have Raquel Rodriguez. 6, we have Io Sky. 7, we have Sonya Deville. 8 is Zoe Stark.
Ooh,
9,
good
Nikki.
one.
9 is Nikki Cross. 10 is Emma. 11 is Asuka. 12 is Naomi. 13 is Candice LeRae. 14 is Lacey Evans. 15 is 15 is Mako Satomura. 16 is Dana Brooke. 17 is Cora
Okay.
Jade. 18 is Lita. 19 Chelsea Green. 20 Shotzi, if she's not injured. 21 is Zelina Vega. 22 is Molly Holly. 23 is Alba Fire. 24 is Bailey. 25 is Shayna Baszler. 26 is Beth Phoenix. 27 is Alexa Bliss. 28 Trish Stratus. 29 Becky Lynch. And 30 Ronda Rousey.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
And my top 4, my final 4 is Rhea, Bailey, Becky, and Ronda.
Wow. Okay, that's a good final 4. Who takes it?
My predictions are either Rhea or Becky.
Okay.
But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like torn.
That's a rough one. Because like if you do like let's say Rhea wins. I would love to see Rhea and Bianca, but I know that's not happening, so what the fuck do you do with Rhea? You know what I mean? If Becky wins, Becky can go against anybody and they'll put on a
Didn't Rhea Charlotte already happen too?
Rhea Charlotte happened at the
Yes.
at the COVID Mania.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that I mean it's a wild question to even think about who could Rhea go up against. I mean you do with the Becky. Becky's gonna make a good rivalry out of anybody and give her like 3 months. She'll get it done.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of who faces
But
who.
also, I left Bailey and Ronda in the top 4 because if like they could like go any combination of each other.
Sure. So you didn't have Nia Jax in
And,
there,
like-
correct? You did not have Nia.
No, I didn't consider Nia Jax until I was like doing research today, and I was wondering like if there are any like surprise returns I like could have like forgotten
Mhm.
about, like Trish Stratus, for example. And one article said that they think that Nia Jax is like a spoiler
Ah,
that she might come back
gotcha.
because she posted something on like social media asking, "Would you ever come back to wrestling?" And she said, "Sorry, wrong number." So people think she's coming back at the Rumble, but I don't.
Who knows? Who knows?
And then the men. Are we ready for
I'm
the men?
ready for the men.
I'm not like those girls.
All right, the men.
Sorry.
All right. I had so much fun.
I
with
bet
the
your
men.
ass did.
All right. At number 1, we have Seth freaking Rollins.
Ooh.
Number two, we have Cody.
Oh, oh,
Number 3, we have Bobby Lashley.
wow.
Number 4, Solo Sikoa. Number 5, Gunther.
Oh, Jesus, that is a
Uh,
crazy top 5.
That's so much fun.
6, Jey Uso. 7, Shinsuke Nakamura. 8, Xavier Woods. 9, Santos Escobar. 10, Karrion Kross. 11, Sami Zayn. 12, Dragon Lee debut.
Wow, that's bold. Because he's signed an NXT contract, but that's a bold move. I like it.
13 is The Miz. 14 is Austin Theory. 15 is Ricochet. 16 is Kofi. 17 is Bad Bunny. 18 is Rey
17 is Bad
Mysterio.
Bunny. I love it.
So Bad Bunny's not touring this year, but he has a few quote unquote sporadic commitments.
Okay, yeah, he's in the Rumble. Continue.
So Bad Bunny's at 17. I have Ray at 18. I have Dominic at 19. I have Drew at 20. Sheamus at 21. Jay White at 22. Omos at 23. Braun Strowman at 24. Baron Corbin at 25. Pat McAfee at 26.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Brock Lesnar. I have Brock Lesnar at
That's
27.
fucked up. There's a Brock
I have
after
Finn-
Pat McAfee. That's so fucked up. You know he's tossing Pat out of the ring.
I have Finn Balor at 28. I have Damian Priest at 29, and I have Edge at 30.
I like that.
I like
Am I
that. Yeah,
fine?
that's very.
I like that a
solid.
lot.
And my final four is Edge, Finn, Sammy, and Cody. And my predictions to win the Rumble are either Sammy or Cody.
Edge, Finn, Sammy, and Cody. Whew, that's a hard final four.
I don't think Cody's being number 2 because Edge won at number 1 and Bianca won at number 2 like 2 years ago. I don't think number 2 is going to be the winner again.
Cody might come out at 30.
No, he's announced.
I think Cody is coming out. I think I put Seth and Cody at 1 and 2 because their entrances. They're fun.
Yeah, I understand.
That makes sense.
That's a very good point. That makes a lot of sense. If Cody's number 2, I don't think he's winning.
I can see Cody at 27.
I could also see Cody at 27. I can also see Cody at like 15, though. Like, I can see Cody pretty much everywhere.
Just hopefully he doesn't run. You know how long that entrance ramp is in the Alamo Dome.
Yeah.
Well, he's got adrenaline.
Like Rhea, I specifically had put at number 1 because I could see them making a story of Rhea like Iron Womaning the Rumble and winning.
They could. I mean, Rhea's.
I hope Cody comes out with black hair again.
And I don't know Bliss enters the Rumble because she does have the matches we're going to talk about in a little bit.
Yeah.
For me, I put Bliss in specifically if she loses the match before.
Okay.
Like if she loses the match and then the women's Rumble happens later, then I think she's in the Rumble.
It depends because when you think about this when you think about the Rumble card itself, there's only 5 matches on this card. It's very NXT Takeover style. Thanks, Triple H.
Thank God.
So there's only 5. We just talked about the men's and women's Rumbles. The only other matches on this card, we have the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship bout, or it's just for the Universal title. I don't know. You have Kevin Owens versus Roman. I believe this is no DQ, correct? Or am I just talking out of my ass at this point?
That's news to me.
Okay, it is a regular match.
Also news to me.
All right, it's a regular match. I totally forgot. It's been a long day.
It could be a spoiler.
Could be a spoiler, but I also have a thing of like I had this kind of idea in my head as well as to like, is Kevin Owens actually in this match? Because I kind of headcanon this prediction that when KO attacked that contract signing, he didn't sign his name. He signed Sammy's, which would be a great twist.
That legally can't work.
Yes, but it's wrestling, Will.
That's not how didn't they do that like not so long ago?
They did.
That's not how contracts work. like what did they do? It's like they tricked Brock into signing the contract. It's like, that's not how that works.
But it's possible because then I could predict like, all right, Sammy replaces Kevin, and Roman just takes his anger out on Sammy, and that's how you become Sammy becomes synthetic babyface.
That's how they do the turn.
That's how they do the turn.
When Sammy is lay down.
No, because I can see Sammy getting beat so bad, but him trying to be like, don't hurt me, and he starts crying, but Roman's just ruthless and just destroys him. Pretty much Roman would do what KO did to Sammy when Kevin Owens first came to NXT.
Because I'm not sorry, I never loved
Things
you.
like that, yeah. So you remember when KO won his first NXT title against Sammy, just beat him till it was a ref stoppage?
Oh, yeah. I dream of that night.
I think that's what has to happen if that prediction comes to fruition, is that Roman has to ref stoppage Sammy. Because I think that's the only way a return happens.
Yeah, that would make sense.
If it's not Sammy in this wild card and this KO versus Roman, obviously Roman's going to win by running over Kevin Owens like he did 2 years ago. Will, what's your prediction?
Yes, thank God it's not a last man sitting with handcuffs this time.
That no one knew how to open.
Yeah, that Paul Heyman just forgot how to use keys.
Fretz, that is a great point. He said Sammy versus Roman in Montreal because that's the final stop, and that's Elimination Chamber.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That's a great way to get heat and make Sammy the sympathetic babyface in Montreal, and Roman beat the absolute living shit out of him in his hometown.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I'd watch that a few times.
Or something like that, because that could work. There's a lot of ways you can go with this. But do you believe, Will, that just Roman wins this somehow, some way?
Yeah. Very, very believe. It's like the most believable thing I've heard all day.
Nice.
Yeah,
So, okay, we're all on the Roman train.
Yep.
of
Of
course.
course we are, but
Then, now, forever.
yeah, I think there's something there's a switch somewhere that we're not thinking about, and I can't wait for it to happen.
Well, Fred's made a good point. What's Sammy's final test?
That's right. Roman didn't say what it was.
Yeah, it's probably when. Like, Sammy. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna enter the Rumble, and you're gonna win it. That's it.
Yeah, that
And
makes
then he's
sense.
gonna lay down. He's like, now we do the main event, and you lay down to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
makes
great.
sense.
And then he loses. He doesn't win the Rumble. Like he gets like the record elimination time.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens with that. One of the other matches on this card, one of the other three matches on this card, that's not the Royal Rumble. Bianca versus Bliss, Raw Women's Championship. We already talked about how Bianca and Charlotte are pretty much probably on a collision course for a Mania match. What titles are on the line, who knows? Fact of the matter is, somebody's got to drop a title. Kay Murphy, is Bianca the one to drop the title before she faces Charlotte?
Honestly, I feel like that makes more sense for her because she's had the title for a long time. And I feel like defeating Charlotte for the title would make her look stronger in the long run. So I think Alexa could take it, for sure.
It's a possibility. Alexa still has the spooky shit with her and Uncle Howdy and whatever the fuck's going on with Bray.
Dude, she looked really weird on Monday. Like it's like her eyes were spread further apart and like her jaw was like
It
cut.
is a video package, so.
I was just like her face looked plastic and edited. It was very weird.
Who
I don't
who the fuck
remember.
knows? So Will, what are your thoughts on this? Does Bianca drop here, or does Bliss lose?
Yeah, you guys are kind of convincing me. I wouldn't mind Alexa Bliss with the title because I'm a big fan of Alexa Bliss. But then what does she do going into
Faces the
Mania?
winner of the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. But what's the match? Who's she gonna get heat with this quickly? Like who can you put with to make me care?
Rhea.
To make me care.
Asuka?
Asuka. Yeah, it's got to be Asuka, I think.
Asuka be okay. Maybe Asuka. Okay.
Or
It's a good like middle of the card night too.
or returning
Cool.
Nia.
Again.
Oh, because they were friends.
Do that match again. Just have it be the co-main event. This downtime.
Or just put in the middle of a
Okay.
Mania card somewhere, like they were before.
So downtime.
It could work.
Hardcore do not care for a Nia and Alexa Bliss feud, even with all the Uncle Howdy shit.
Like I can't. I don't care for. I don't think you can put Alexa Bliss with anybody to really make me care of her as champion. Like Bianca's got to keep.
Wait
it
a
well.
minute, we're forgetting one person. Nikki fucking Cross, crazy Nikki Cross. That's the only.
Eh.
That would be
That's the
fun.
only storyline that we haven't really kind of put together. Because remember, like Alexa started going crazy, and Nikki was like, "Yo, bitch, you're going crazy," and Bliss is like, "No, I'm not." And now Nikki's crazy. We battle the crazy chicks.
We get Sanity versus fucking Wyatt family kind of shit. That would be fun.
That means they'd have to. That would mean they would have to sign Eric Young again, and Eric Young does not want to be signed.
No, not even like the people themselves, like just the vibe of it.
That's true. I think that could work. I think Nikki and Bliss would be a fun matchup because they have the hit. They're the only one that has history with Bliss.
Well, this is the real question, guys. On Saturday, do I order pizza or wings?
Wings.
Wings. I was thinking
yeah,
wings. Too.
wings.
It's like my last time ordering out here in this
I
apartment.
feel
think I'm
like-
ordering wings.
I feel
Oh.
like pizza is a very Survivor Series thing. I feel like wings are because you know what it is with wings. You can easily like eat that and continue to watch the Rumble.
Yeah. And that wings are better leftovers. Actually, no, I like pizza leftover too. I'm probably gonna do wings. It's a good wing spot in Hoboken.
Yeah, I would go with wings. Although you are, I have been craving pizza lately. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been on such a pizza kick. We went the other night for pizza, and then I went again like a day later.
We had pizza at work randomly. It's like, hey, who wants pizza? And everyone's like, we all do. So they did.
The gift that keeps on giving. I'm a toss up here for this. I just want to see how they plan this match, but I'll.
Yeah, you guys got me. It's a toss up for me too. I wouldn't be as surprised as I would have been this morning if Alexa Bliss pulled this off.
Is it a regular match? Like no
It's a regular match.
And we got the Mountain Dew sponsored dark match.
This isn't a regular match. All right, so it's the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, which Mountain Dew Pitch Black, I believe, is debuting this week as well. What it tastes like, I don't fucking know. What this match is going to be like, I also don't fucking know. So
is it a lights out
match?
match?
We don't know. So, Kay Murphy, your best prediction, what is a Pitch Black match?
My prediction was that it was either going to be a lights out match or even maybe an unsanctioned match.
It's not unsanctioned because this is definitely sanctioned. This was actually the first match that they said was going to happen at the Rumble.
This is like on the card. Like this is opening.
No,
show?
It's the first match that they said was going to happen outside of the Rumble matches.
Yeah,
that's
my
bad.
The first match that was booked.
Okay, my bad. I feel like logically it's a lights out match. Like, what the fuck else could it be?
Who knows?
So here's what they're gonna do. There's gonna be like a little table there, and then like one of them gets restrained, and the other one winds up and slaps. And it's the first one that's going to take black. The first one to get knocked the fuck out wins.
That'd be great. So apparently, according to Fretzelmania over here, he said that Mountain Dew Pitch Black is literally grape soda, which means I am automatically a fan of Mountain Dew Pitch Black now.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Remember the Chris Jericho orange juice match? It's gonna be that, but with Mountain Dew.
Don't you reference the Chris Jericho orange juice match? How dare you?
Hey, that match is fun though.
No,
How dare you?
I love that match.
No.
The orange punch, dude. You like the orange punch? Or it's good. Hey man, you were clearly missing out.
If y'all had to be in any kind of beverage soda match, what would you want to fall into a vat?
A&W.
Oh God, no. Probably. Well, it's between three. My top three like sodas or whatever or juices or top three sodas is fruit punch, orange soda, and grape soda. No particular order. Fun.
God, you're so black.
It's one of the only black things.
But it's a black thing I've ever heard. It's gonna say like Fanta strawberry.
Oh God, no! Fanta strawberry, get out of here! No, please.
Fanta strawberry is delicious.
Stop it.
The best part. It's the best part of Popeyes.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You shut your whore mouth.
How dare you twist it on Popeyes like that? For me, it's either Coca-Cola, High C Orange Lava Burst, or honestly, I would just fall into iced coffee.
Dude, it's ew. Yeah. It's cold. It's got to be the McDonald's Coke match.
Nah, the High C Orange Lava Burst from McDonald's is freaking amazing.
That's also true, but McDonald's Coke tastes way different. It's a different
because
syrup.
It's a different syrup and the straw scientifically, so the bubbles hit you better.
Wow, you've researched this.
It's true. Hey man, that clown was on his own.
You guys understand, I am like terminally addicted to Coca-Cola.
I did not know you were that big of a cokehead, Kay.
A huge cokehead. It's a problem. Like you'll see at any given point Coke cans that just pile up by our kitchen sink.
Goodness, why don't you just buy 2 liters, Kay?
Dude, there was a day.
Because it tastes better in the can.
Or just buy the the Mexican Coca-Colas. They're great.
That is elite Coke.
I also buy the Mexican Coke ones a lot.
There is
what's in stock.
There was a day I ordered a large buffalo chicken pie and a 2 liter of Coke, and I drank that whole 2 liter in like 3 hours. Now that's when I was like, all right, I gotta stop.
I'm addicted.
Wow, I have a problem.
Dylan brought me a 1 liter bottle, like I guess the 1 liter bottle of Coke, not the 2 liter one, the next smallest one, last night, and I've already finished it.
That is insane. But you know what we need to finish?
I love.
You know what we need to finish these match predictions, kiddos. So are we all in?
Oh, so yeah.
I was say, are we all in consensus that Bray wins? Yeah. All right. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Spooky shit match,
Yeah.
spooky shit match. Bray wins. LA Knight is over like Rover because he just talks his way into being that fucking good.
Let me talk to
I
you.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. He's over.
I'm gonna give you a pass.
Yeah, Be That As May. The Royal Rumble is going to be this Saturday, remember, folks, because pay-per-views are on Saturday now.
For the boys.
Saturday, 8 o'clock on Peacock or WWE Network if you are not in the United States. I'll be watching it. I would love to do a watch party somehow. I think I'm watching with Charles at some point. I'll be having Chinese food because that's what I do for WWE
But
events.
here's the thing that sucks. Fretz and I tried doing the watch long for our
Yeah.
Rumble, and I tried sharing my screen over Zoom of Peacock, but Peacock somehow blocked it.
That's impressive.
I was very impressed. It was just a black screen. But if I went to YouTube and did try to, it would work. But so Peacock somehow blocked a screen share.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So, yeah.
I'm working during the Rumble, so I don't want to hear from anyone during the Royal Rumble while it's airing.
Okay.
I get out of work at 1:30 in the morning, so I'm hoping the replay's up by then, so I can just watch it.
It should
after
be.
work.
I believe it's
Come on,
going to
Kate.
also be a press conference afterwards, which I'll be very interested to see how that goes. The Survivor Series 1 went really
Okay.
well, so I believe we are going to do a Royal Rumble one. I'm excited for this. Because it's very unpredictable this year.
I will be doing kind of like pay-per-views for me from now on. It's going to be during Wrestle Kingdom hours.
That'll be very, very interesting to comment. But last but not least, it's a big four. How do you think this will be in our crown system? How would you crown this pay-per-view? 1 being the least amount of crowns, 10 being the best show ever. Will Tarashok, what are you giving this?
8.
8. Okay. Solid. K. Murphy.
I'm giving it an 8.5. I'm like so excited.
I'm very excited. I like this. I'm actually going to go 9 with Mr. Fretz. I'm going to go 9 crowns for this pay-per-view. I think they are going to do a damn good job. And I think that place is going to be rocking. The Alamo Dome is a great spot for them to have a Rumble.
1997, when Austin won his
Yep,
first.
and then they had it 2017. Yeah, 2017. Good
Who
good
won
Rumble
that
spot.
one?
The 2017 Rumble.
Is that Randy Orton?
Was it Randy? Yes, it was Randy. Because Randy beat Bray.
Yeah, that was so surprising when Randy Orton won the 2017 Royal Rumble. I was like, I did not see
Yeah,
that
and
one
look at the
coming.
match that he had at the Mania.
Didn't see that coming either.
No one did, and I was there.
No, Nakamura was 18. Because we were there
Nakamura was
anyways.
18, 17 was Randy. Yeah. So, that is pretty much all we have, but last but not least, we do have a special announcement from our resident rainbow, the K. Murphy. K. Murphy, can you take it away, please?
Taking it away. So, as y'all know, I have been a part of Kings of the Rings podcast for the last just about to be 4 years, and after next week's show, I will be stepping back from my full-time hosting responsibilities, and I will be appearing more sporadically. I'm kind of on my own little Legends contract going forward. I got promoted at work, and I will be working nights until 1:30 in the morning, like I said before. So podcasting full-time just is not sustainable for my life right now. So I'm going to miss being here each and every week with y'all. But this is not goodbye. This is not forever. You'll see me here and there. I'll still be around. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's not goodbye. It's see you next week, Kay, because Kay Murphy is going to be back for their final full-time show next week with a special guest who we are not going to reveal, but I will say they are a gift to podcasting. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But after next...
Oh, that's confirmed?
Yes, that is
Word?
confirmed. We confirmed it last
Yes.
week.
Hell yeah!
But be that as it
I
may,
can't wait.
Kay Murphy, we said it to you privately, we'll say it to you publicly. Whenever you want to come back, whenever you are available, you will always have a spot in the top left of the screen on our live stream. You will forever have a spot that your Legends deal is ironclad. You come back whenever you want to come back, and there's always a spot for you. In the event that you are not available, this does mean that Will and I are left to our own devices, and with our own devices, we are going to officially reinstitute the Friends of the Show era, folks. So,
Hell yeah, man.
so yes, you heard it first from me, King Rick Rose. The Friends of the Show era is officially going to be coming back to Kings of the Rings podcast. If you want to be a part of our live streaming show each and every Wednesday night, please hit us up at one of our socials at KOTR_podcast. Message us, DM us at any of our socials. I'll be sure to get back to you and schedule a time to have you on the show. There are some people in particular what I would love to get on the show. I'd love to get Big Hirsch. Fretz obviously will return to the show. Definitely not
Taquan, baby.
Taquan, obviously definitely not Slack.
All his bussy stories.
Anybody but Slack, essentially.
I have to come back for a Taquan episode.
You should.
Just saying.
Okay, we'll let you know, and don't even ask if you can come back on. It's like, hey, I'm on
exactly,
this week.
yeah.
Like, great.
Okay.
Exactly, that's how it's going to go.
Right.
Who else we want on this show as well? Heel Trina from the Twitterverse. I'd love to get Antisocial Kim. Some of the guys.
Yeah.
I'd love to get Kim. I'm going to try to reach out to the Rant Father to drag him back in. Just a one-off. The Queen.
If we could convince Issa to not kill me.
Who else? I'm going to rattle up some more people. Obviously.
I don't know if Andrew Zarian works Wednesdays.
I would love to get Zarian of
Matt
Matmen podcast.
I can
to return again. Smiley, I know is probably readily available.
CM Smiley
is probably readily available. Yes.
Please.
Matt Ritter, obviously of Smack the Raw. Apron Bump. Nate. Mr. Warren Hayes. Mr. YLP, who also, spoiler alert.
Yeah, we need Christina and Nikki.
Okay, that'll
Mr.
happen.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
for
YLP.
sure. I'll text Nikki right now.
Christina's never going to come back on the show.
Yeah, neither will Nikki.
Who else do we want on the show as well? I mentioned the Queen. I had someone else in mind too.
How about Christina's husband?
Oh yeah, definitely him. Yeah, I want him. Yeah. He'll do the show.
He'll do the
show. Christina won't do the show, but he'll do the show.
Yeah, he'll do. He's cool. I mean, Christina's cool too. She's welcome back.
Obviously, Dave, our first Hall of Famer, Dave, we should definitely have back on the show and we should do old school KOTR. I will literally change the format.
Do the old logo.
I'll change the whole setup of the show. Just do it.
Oh, we gotta do the first logo. If
God,
I still
no,
have it.
I haven't. We're not doing that one. We're not doing.
Let's see it. Let's see if I still have it. Let me check.
That purple one?
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
dude.
no.
Oh my God, that's where I met you guys.
No, not the purple one.
I met you guys during
I
the
don't think I have. What's our old one? What's the,
The
other
one
one?
that
I
you
don't
got
remember.
though.
Oh, the white
one.
The white one.
Oh, that one was so good. I love the purple one though,
The
dude.
purple one. That's when we became friends.
Yeah, or like Mr. Fred said,
I don't have.
we can do the
one.
new KOTR logo. Remember the one?
Oh my gosh, that one's so.
Oh my God!
Funny.
I just pulled up our when driving from the car. I still have that video.
Who else do we want on this show? I said Warren Haynes. I said Ritter. Sir Wilkins of some people from the Black Announcers Table. My friend Mimi should also be on this show as well.
What about Slack's dad?
Slack's dad, obviously anybody but Slack, essentially, is who we'd want on this show.
Elon Musk, I heard he's not
he's busy losing billions of dollars every fucking week.
Billions of dollars.
Balor Club guy also should make a return to the show because I love Balor Club guy. Justin's amazing.
Yeah, he's looking. His name is Justin.
Justin.
How the fuck did I not know
He's
that?
mentioned it on the show before.
I don't know. Do you think I listen to the show when I do it?
Jonathan. We need Jonathan back.
What about Artie?
Jonathan, the Jonathan you bought, Jonathan Valerio.
Oh, Jonathan. I thought you meant Vaz.
No, not Vaz. We should have Vaz on actually.
He's old enough, right? How old do you have to be? How old do you have to be able to be
No,
on this
I thought you meant the
podcast?
dad. That,
He can have his
yeah,
dad on. We should reach out to Izzy's dad.
let's not. We should reach out to Izzy.
Why is the internet hating you?
We should. Who else? We should also bring back. I should start writing this down, but I'll just clip us.
Artie.
Artie.
AJ Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Matty Fish.
And Matty Fish, yes. Matty Fish will get naked to do a show.
Me first.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that we have a good list of people. I'll start writing these down.
We have Don Lemon's sweatshirt. That sweatshirt he wore the other day on the news.
But yeah, no. Also, I'd love to get Bones on the show. We never had Bones on the show.
We never had Johnny
We
Bones
never had
on
Bones
show.
on the show. No.
Never.
I can reach
Yeah,
out to
let's
him.
reach out to Bones. Let's bring Bones back on the show. So, be it as it may, folks, the Friends of the Show era is in full effect. Also, the people from Down for the Count Wrestling Podcast, Alexis, I'm looking at you. Definitely would like to have you back on the show. And some other people that we haven't had on the show in a while.
Oh, that beer chick.
Huh?
That beer girl.
Oh, you're a friend.
Oh yes! Oh my God! The American Blonde, Claire. Yes. Yes, the
Yes.
American Blonde Claire. I will reach out to Claire and bring her back on the show because Claire was.
We gotta do it for an AEW pay-per-view go home show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because she don't watch WWE and we don't watch AEW.
Yes, we should bring Claire back on for a show. That would be great. So essentially, folks, the Friends with Show era is in full effect, except whenever Kay Murphy returns, which will be anytime Kay Murphy wants. So, Kay
Damn right.
yeah, Kay always has first dibs whenever they want to do a show and whenever they are available. Obviously, Kay, I know you're going to miss podcasting, but you have bigger and better and more lucrative things than this podcast to worry about now, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. I love you
Love
guys.
you too, Kay. Well, do you have any big announcements, or you're just chilling? All right, cool. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the post.
All right, where's my music?
Let's go to the post.
Wow, what an asshole!
That's not it. That's not
Nope.
it.
But Ricky, wait, do you have
We're getting
announcements?
closer.
Wait, do I have an? No, I don't have.
Ricky,
I
do you
don't
have announcements?
shit.
Yeah. Well, you offered Will the space to offer any announcements. I wanted you to have the same
Oh yeah,
space.
no, I don't have an announcement. I'm just here. I'm just here.
Love that.
Play them off.
Thank you. I feel like I'm at a real award show now. Just play me off. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to episode 325 of the Kings of the Rings podcast, part 2. Due to technical difficulties, we still pulled off the Rumble of Royalties show this year. Of course, I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. You can formally find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets whenever I actually return to legitimate social media, which is no time soon. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR _podcast all over social media. Like, share, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews wherever you're listening or watching any of our podcast, because it really helps us out and it really helps you push the algorithm so that more people can see our product. The links to all of our places where you can find this are in the description below, including some of our great merchandise. If you are listening to us on an audio, make sure you're listening to us by subscribing to Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio social media at addict_wrestle on Twitter and Wrestle Addict Radio everywhere else across the socials. The Royal Rumble is this Saturday. I will be watching it from my lovely apartment couch right back there, actually. And I look forward to a great show and a bunch of Chinese food. Will Tarashak.
Oh, I would do Chinese food, but Chinese food in Hoboken sucks. Like it's all of
You
it's
moved to
bad.
Jersey.
The Italian is great. Everything else is great. The Mexican's really great. The Chinese, not great. It's really, really not great. There's a good sushi place, though.
That's nice.
There's one good sushi place, so I'll give it that. But I'll also be watching it from my couch right over yonder, eating a lot of wings. I'm going to try and buy food for like 2 or 3 days because I'm moving today and all the stuff is packed. So it's going to be an interesting ride over in the Tarashuk household. I'll be moving hungry. That's the way life is. Tears and Thomas, ARASHUK. Love my life. I'm going to miss throwing to you for one last time, even though it's going to do it again next week. Kay Murphy, say your goodbyes.
Well, all right, y'all. This is very bittersweet, like ending my run for now as a full-time host of
That's next week.
KOTR. But I will be, yes, but I'll be back next week with our special guest and Ricky. And you can find me across all social media platforms at the K Murphy, TheKae Murphy. Still haven't thought of a new social media handle yet, but that has to change like ASAP. So
Lionheart
let's
Murphy.
Ironheart Murphy.
Lionheart.
Lionheart Murphy. Oh my god.
My goodness, you two. All right, folks. When we come back next week, there will be a gift of a podcast the gift of a podcast world that will be joining us. Will be in a brand new location. K Murphy will have their final full-time show, and we'll talk about how great or how absolutely stupid the Rumble was. More than likely, it's going to be a very interesting show next week. So until then, folks, goodbye, good night. The Friends of a Show era is officially back in action. And we'll see you next week. Oh, yeah, fuck you, Slack. Are you done?
Oh, it's totally worth it. It's 100% worth it.
I love that song so much.
Oh my god. Alright, let me pull out like a notepad or something, because I gotta... No, actually, I'll just put it on my fucking phone about the people we need to... that we just talked about. To bring back on the show. Oh, we didn't talk about PB Smooth.
Oh yes, PB.
I'd love to have
well.
PB back on.
And your friend Kafer too.
That's true. Caper was a good...
Okay, Kafer was so much fun.
Yes, that was when you weren't away. That's when you were away, Will.
Yeah.
So let's see. PB, Smooth, Andrew.
It's funny. I literally said I'm not gonna get sued, and then the
Antisocial Kim, Ant, Heal Trina, Jobber Tears. That's what his name is. Sir Wilkins of the Jobber Tears. Mimi. Smacking the... I do want Ritter on the show. That'd be great. So, well, you're here next week, right? Okay,
Yes.
It's the week after. I'll find the co-host. Valerio.
Yeah, because I move next Tuesday, so I'll unpack everything on Wednesday. I'll find my podcast stuff.
Find your shit. Matt Fish.
I gotta be in a living room though. I got to tell Jasmine like, yeah, that first month I gotta work and do everything from our living room, so you can just like fuck off for a little bit.
Does she work from home too, or is she like?
She works from home like 2 days of the week. Like our place is huge, so like there will be places for her to work.
Gotcha.
It's just like once I gotta wait for my monitor, and then Nasdaq's buying me an Adorama chair, which is nice.
Oh, that's good.
So once that comes in, I'll be able to work from my office, or our office, I should say.
Ooh.
That's like that first month. I'm not gonna get the monitor. The monitor's already bought. It's at my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
So they gotta bring it down. Like I got it for Christmas, but it was too big
To put in the car.
to like not to put in the car, to get up the stairs. That's at the move.
Oh yeah, it is like
So
it
it's
is
like
five. What was it? 5 stories, right?
Yeah, it's 5 stories, and the monitor's like 32 inches
Jesus.
or something ridiculous.
Jesus. Okay. Wilkins. Who else do we got? This is a big list of people we rattled off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is good. YLP. I know Fretz is chomping at the bit. Fretz. PB Smooth Zarian. Oh, Bones.
Excuse me.
This is gonna be Bones. Nate. Bones, Nate. Nikki. Skywalker. Haha jokes. What the hell's the name of Christina's husband?
Isn't it Will?
It is Will. He's going into my list as Christina's husband. Oh, yeah, we need Wade on. How the fuck I forget about Wade?
Because he moved to Florida.
Well, no, I ran into Wade at Mania last year.
Oh, you did. That's right.
Yeah. AJ Skywalker. Who else we put in there? Doc would be fun to have. Doc Haas.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Oh, Dave. Dave would be great. Kayla. Oh, Kayla Moon.
Oh, Kayla Kelly.
Yeah, Kayla Moon. Yeah, Kayla.
She had the kid, right?
She's the one that brought the she bought the Fretzelmania baby gear. Way back when, yeah.
Good for
when
her.
we had that Twitter group.
That's right.
Warren Hayes. Who else?
Dude, how many people can be like, "Wow, your show still exists"?
No, literally.
That would be Christina's boyfriend.
So many people are like, wow, you've been on that podcast a really long time.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
Like I have.
Yeah, we have. Because I can start reaching out. Because what I'm going to do. Oh, the people from the Ringside Club, because they're really fucking funny on Twitter. And I feel like I went to high school with one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, Big Hirsch, obviously, because he was on the show. Shout out to Big Hirsch for being on the show. That was freaking great.
That was
Because you know what it was? Whenever I would be editing this show afterwards, if I got bored, I would pop in and just say hi to their show. So. Wait, Fred, you said you've done 101 Oh, that's right. That's right, you did do 101 shows.
Yeah.
Big Hirsch.
It's 2 years.
Mm-hmm. It'd be dope to have Zarian on, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I can reach out to him.
I can.
I don't know. I know he's super busy, but I don't know how busy he is on Wednesdays.
You're like, hey, can I help? Hey, Zarian, help us out. Can you give us Meltzer?
Can you imagine?
Dude, he's friends with Tim Dillon.
What do I know, Tim Dillon?
Comedian.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's really good friends with Tim
Dillon. I know it's a stretch, but could we get Chris Van Vliet?
I'm not going to ask Andrew Zarian for, like, wrestling contacts for our podcast. That's
I just want him on the show, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. He would do it. Honestly, I'd be like, hey, can we have Rich, too? Like, can we talk to Rich?
Oh, you know who? Rich would be great. We should try to get Professor Nick Harrison.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me.
What happened?
The audio went staticky again.
Ugh. Oh, what about you know what I want? You know who I want to have on? The wrestling club guy. You know the teacher that does the kids wrestling club?
Oh yeah, on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. And on Twitter. The rest.
That would be cool.
The wrestling club guy. He actually he gave him an assignment of come up with your own wrestling faction, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
That's so cool.
Like, one kid created his own roster, and like in the first pay-per-view, the Fed is called Fight for Honor.
Oh, I like that.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh, damn, it's because we're still live. Fuck.
Oh, really?
I'm so mad.
Damn it. Well, good thing we have this. Well, I
Like
can take all the stuff from TikTok and then not TikTok. Sorry, um, take all the stuff from
YouTube.
YouTube and or Twitch and just kind of put it together.
I can send you the first half.
Well, I probably have the first half both on Twitch.
All right. Do you want to take care of both
I
of them
can
then?
do it. Yeah, it'll give me something to do. I'll be up, but it'll give me something to do before I go to sleep.
Okay. God damn, that's so fucking annoying. I forget how I did to fix this. I even hang on. Actually,
You
one
might be
second.
able to fix it though.
Okay. No, I can't fix it. It's already recorded like that. But I recorded it. Oh, maybe I didn't switch it. There's a chance I didn't. No, I thought I did switch to buffer size. I'm talking to myself. God, I'm so fucking annoyed.
There's Victor Taylor Perry's the wrestling club guy. Um,
Da-da.
oh,
And I didn't record the backup on the mixer either. I forgot.
oh yeah, that's also an issue. So here's what the kid did. It said, the assignment: create your own pro wrestling company. The student took it to another level. He booked his own pay-per-view and created a storyline for a match and more. So listen to this kid's fight for honor. He even has his own freaking logo, which is pretty dope. The Fight for Honor roster includes Carl Fredericks, Lance Archer, John Moxley, Brian Cage, Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, Buddy Matthews, Matt and Nick Jackson, Claudio Castagnoli, Darby, Hook, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, Will Ospreay, Roman Reigns, Clark Connors, Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, Wheeler Yuta, Kenny Omega, Jay White, Chris Bay, Jim Ross, Justin Roberts, Alex Abrahantes, Excalibur, Cody Rhodes, and Humberto. The female roster includes Jade Cargill, Mercedes Moné, Layla Gray, Athena, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Asuka, Becky, Bayley, Liv Morgan, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Rio, Ruby Soho, Britt Baker, Toni Storm, Thunder Rosa, Dasha Gonzalez, and Renee Paquette. The champions of the Fight for Honor, the men's world heavyweight is John Moxley, women's world championship is Jay, the Young Bucks are the tag champions, the Riot Squad, Liv and Ruby, are the tag team champions. The Intercontinental Champion is Jay White, and the U.S. Champion is Darby Allin.
It's pretty good.
And his first pay-per-view is called Fight for Glory, which is amazing, which includes a United States Championship match between Darby Allin and Hook in a Falls Count Anywhere, Hardcore Rules match between Red Velvet and Rhea Ripley, the Tag Team Championship match, Young Bucks versus Chris Bay and Jay White, single match, Carl Fredericks versus Wheeler Yuta, number one contender for the women's world title, Bianca versus Becky, a steel cage match, Samoa Joe versus Clark Connors, 2 out of 3 falls match between Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson. Jesus Christ, that'd be great. The World Heavyweight Men's Championship match is John Moxley versus Roman. Roman beats his ass. And the main event, Jade Cargill versus Mercedes for the women's title.
That's the main
Yeah,
event.
I would have put Moxley and Roman, but that's just me.
Yeah, right. Like, idiot. How old is this kid?
Listen, he's learning. And he has he has a show. The show is called Friday Night Honor Code, which is great. And well, his main storyline is Jade versus Mercedes, which is interesting. And Mercedes debuts on the first show. It's pretty creative what this kid did. Like, created his own logo and everything. The pay-per-view's on March 18th. Shit, props to that kid. It's Wallflower Perry. Thank you, Mr. Fretz. Thank you. What the hell?
Oh, I finally finished installing everything on my computer. I'm back up.
This took you, what, 3 weeks?
2.5.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. What has been going on? Yeah, this is a great list of people that we can reach out to. Mark Briscoe used the J Driller. Very nice, Freds. I forgot. Mark Briscoe and Jay Lethal. I think main evented tonight. Because Ring of Honor and obviously Jay Briscoe just passing away, which is still very unfortunate.
Yeah, car accident, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'm glad that #1 WWE announced it and actually talked about it and allowed their wrestlers to wear armbands. I thought that was very nice.
Very classy.
Yeah. Very, very classy.
That's how I think I'm gonna go. Car accident. I think I'm gonna die in a car accident.
You almost got hit by a deer, so well, you did get hit by a deer.
That didn't count, but it's not going to be a car accident. It's more of a deer accident.
Still, you were in a car.
I was in a car.
Fretz is reporting that his girls are getting better, which is good, because his girls were in the car with him when this occurred.
Oh,
good.
I was like Fretz.
No. Fretz does not have girls.
Fretz start pimping?
That would explain his demeanor earlier on.
Yeah, right?
Yo, I actually have to hop off and deal with something at the house. So.
All right,
Don't
Kay.
hurt anybody, Kay.
Love
Love
y'all.
you.
No, everything. It'll be fine. Love y'all too.
Remember, Kay.
See you later. I will. Love
Bye,
you guys.
Kay.
Bye.
Oh my God, what is going on in the world right now? Oh,
I put on WWE 2K.
of course you did. Oh.
Hey man, 23 is coming out. I gotta make the most out of 22
before it drops.
I've also been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is a whole nother level of amazing.
Yeah. Oh, Mirage is coming out now.
Yes, I think the date leaked, or
It's leaking, I think. So wait, what's the deal with this audio right now? Are we good or are we not good?
No, you gotta do it.
That'll.
Yeah, no. Once it's recorded like that, it's nothing I can actually do about it.
Okay, yeah, I will figure it out, which is fine. Flex my creative juices to get an audio track together. We'll definitely figure it out, and kind of work from there. Actually, let me check. Yeah, I'll put it together in some way, shape, or form, and do some cuts, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's been worse things have happened. Wait, what? God, people are so stupid.
Let's see if we can see this. No, this is going to be
Hold
the
on, let me
turnover.
see.
There he is, right there in the corner. Yeah,
Wow, are you
ref,
fucking
the ref says later. Give it
insane?
to me later. Let's see if we can see it.
What?
Holy shit. Okay, so I just watched this video from Bleacher Report, clearly. So it's a college basketball game, and somebody ordered like Uber Eats McDonald's or something.
Ooh.
And the delivery guy walked on the court.
What a fucking moron.
During the middle of
Well, yeah, the center ordered it.
during the middle of a play. And the ref's like, get out of the fucking way.
Dude, he ordered Eats. Maybe the ref did it. Maybe it's like, was Tim Donahue that his name?
It's not Tim Donahue. Did you watch that doc?
No.
You should. It's amazing. That doc is absolutely great. It's good to know his girls are getting better. That's good. Thank you, Mr. Fratz, for that home. Let me check Twitch to see what's going on, because Twitch might be where I pull all this shit off. It's going to be a lot of funky cuts for this show, but it's going to work. What's Twitch looking like right now? Oh, I'm live on Twitch, so I'll have to check it later.
Does Anchor let you upload the videos,
What's
right?
up? Yeah.
Anchor lets you upload the videos.
But since we're...
I remember it's going to take a while for me to be able to download the videos. Like, I just throw them into Premiere and then just extract the audio.
Yeah, no, I can get it
Or just
done.
stay to the video, export it, and then just upload the video.
Well, we still need an audio track for it. I think I'm gonna leave the videos like as is essentially. Um, what I think I am going to have happen, is just for the audio. I'm gonna take the two videos that are basically the show and put them together in Audition and just cut it
Yeah.
that way. And then for
Yeah,
our videos,
you
we're
can
just gonna
you can
do
just,
part one and part two.
Put them in a multi-track.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna do a part one and part two. No, Frets, we're not doing YouTube to MP3. We have better technology than that these days. Because we're pirates. And
Not me.
everything.
I actually pay for it. I actually pay for the Adobe.
Yeah, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I just don't have that money anymore, especially with all that money on Butcher Box.
$600, dude.
Yeah. By the way, Butcher Box salmon, amazing.
I do love salmon.
Their salmon's freaking great. It's salmon, but it's like 2 pounds of salmon a month that I get. And they're individually individually sealed, which is great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man, fucking great. I had my Butcher Box order is supposed to probably might come in on Saturday too, which is gonna be knuckin' fuds. Or something like that. But anyway, let me get going. So actually, this is probably gonna take me an hour to kind of put together, because we're gonna make this midnight deadline and shit. So yeah, yeah, I'll get going.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted on my progress.
All right.
Yep, and we'll see you guys next week. See you later, folks.